Resignations, protests, petitions, even lawsuits after Prime Minister Boris Johnson got the go-ahead from Queen Elizabeth to suspend Parliament. That suspension increases the likelihood Britain will crash out of the European Union without a Brexit deal. CGTN's Olly Barratt is in London with the latest.
The opposition Labour Party setting out its stall ahead of what is a looming constitutional crisis, a constitutional battle. The Labour Party saying that it wants to see a vote in the UK's Parliament about whether the government can suspend parliamentary proceedings in the way that has been agreed by the Queen and sanctioned in that regard. It will also support efforts by lawmakers to try and legislate to get Boris Johnson forced away from the Brexit path on which he is currently travelling. Some lawmakers in the House of Commons are also saying that when they return next week from their summer recess, they will ask the Speaker of the House of Commons whether they can sit for extra hours, perhaps extra days in Westminster. That might reclaim some of the time lost in the parliamentary suspension before it takes effect. We're also building up towards a very likely now vote of no confidence in the House of Commons against Boris Johnson's government, which could collapse his administration. So these are uncharted waters. No one knows where all of this is going to end up, least of all the Prime Minister Boris Johnson. His government has been setting out its stall, though, insisting that what it is doing is not undemocratic. It insists this is part of the regular process of setting out its legislative agenda, and the government continues to insist as well that Britain must leave the European Union on October the 31st, deal or no deal. Olly Barratt, CGTN, London.